I'm Luke with Audinate, and I'm here to talk about Dante AV. So you're familiar with Dante as an audio protocol, if you will. It's a way to get audio onto your network and harness the capabilities of your network infrastructure for audio transport. Well, we can also apply that to video, but I do want to specify that it's not called Dante Video, it's Dante AV, because it's not just a video channel. It is a single channel of video, 8 channels of audio, and control. So that's important to know there's a reason that we didn't call it Dante Video. Here are three of the early adopters of Dante AV technology. We have a PTZ camera that is Dante AV native from Bolin. We have encoders and decoders from Bolin, as well as encoders and decoders from Patent. So I want to explain to you the signal flow of Dante AV. Here we have a PTZ camera, so there's just a single Cat5 that is plugged into this camera, is both powering the camera and allowing the camera to transmit a Dante AV flow onto your Dante network. So it's just hitting a network switch. Now that Dante AV flow is on the network and ready to be streamed to any of your Dante AV receiving devices. So in this case, we have a Dante AV decoder that is pulling that camera feed off the Dante network, and then via Cat5, it's PoE as well, so it's getting powered and receiving the signal on that single connector. And then we have an HDMI going from that decoder to that television screen. The other thing that is important to know about Dante AV is people ask us, oh, well, does the control of it look familiar to Dante Controller? Because Dante Controller is really, really easy to use. It's one of the benefits of Dante in general. It's not just similar to Dante Controller, it is Dante Controller. So if we go over here and I close this device view and I just look at the devices, the transmit and the receive devices in my Dante Controller, you're going to see that we have Dante audio devices right alongside the Dante AV devices. One of the roadblocks to both coming from integration myself, one of the roadblocks to system integration and system design, as well as system use, tends to be making your audio and your video play nice. It can definitely be a challenge. We're looking for this. A lot of times we get this. So this essentially eliminates that because your Dante audio and your Dante AV devices are quite literally speaking the same language. And the routing happens exactly the same way as the subscriptions in standard Dante audio. You see that we have all of our various cross points. When you open it up, you click in a box, you have a green check mark, and you have subscribed the transmitter to the receiver. And again, you can do that with your video channels, 8 channels of audio, as well as your control. In this case, we have USB, IR, serial, CEC, so that then when you're taking that HDMI cable, running it into your display, the video, the audio, and the control all goes alongside it. So if you want more information about Dante AV, either hit me up, my name's Luke, or go to Audinate.com.